Good evening, YouTube family. How's everybody doing tonight on this lovely Thursday evening? Hopefully everybody's having a wonderfully blessed evening with their loved ones. This is Crypto and Stock Talk with Jaime G. That'd be this handsome guy right here. I'm the guy that brings the latest in crypto and the latest in the stock market, guys. So hopefully your account and my account can go up in that dollar signs, guys. Because that's what this whole mission about is, right? Is to make profits, to make money, and hopefully sooner than later, guys. None of this is financial advice. I'm just merely sharing my thoughts and opinions as we invest in the crypto markets and in the stock market, guys. If you guys can do me a big favor, show me some mad love, guys, I would really appreciate it. And it's free. It don't cost you nothing, guys, to give it a like and give it a fat thumbs up. That's all I ask, guys. Give it a thumbs up. Maybe leave a comment down below and hit that subscription bell, guys. If you consider subscribing to the channel, I would really appreciate it, guys. With all that being said, let's just dive right into it. I don't want to take up too much of your time, guys. We're going to be talking about a stock that is in the transportation business, guys. They are based out of Greece, right, guys? And they are none other than DANAOS, ticker DAC, as you can see on my screen right here, guys. Currently trading for $52 per share. Guys, they transfer goods through the sea, right, guys? They're a Freightliner company, guys. And I think this is a really great one to put on your radar. Guys, there's another one that's, a lot of YouTubers talk about. It's called Castro Maritime. It is currently a penny stock, guys. Sorry, guys, my dog's opened my door. That's my turn. So they are currently going for, I don't know how much they're going for, guys. But if this one's a little too expensive, then maybe you can go look up Castro Maritime, guys. This one is solid. This one's got a foundation. Not that Castro Maritime don't, guys. I think this is just a great one, guys. I'm going to read an article out of Zacks for these guys, out of Zacks report, guys, which is one of many locations where I do get my information from. Then we're going to get into the fundamentals a little bit, guys. And if you think that sounds good, hit that subscription bell and give it a fat thumbs up. Okay, guys. Guys, did you guys know that 90% of the world's goods are transported by the sea, with over 70% as a containerized cargo? I didn't even know that, guys, until I started doing my homework today when I was looking up, this stock here, guys, DANAOS. I did not know that 90% of the world's goods comes through the sea, through these cargo ships and stuff. I did not know that. That is insane. 90%. That's like almost all of goods. That's crazy. I thought a lot more came through the airplanes, but I guess not. It says between 2019 and 2027, the global container shipment market is forecasted to grow at a compound annual growth rate of 4.8%, guys. In the U.S. alone, $900 billion of shipping logistics industry is expected to be valued at $2+ trillion by 2023. The demand keeps growing and growing. The demand for shipping continues to grow as global trade and e-commerce grows as well, guys. And guys, shipping is the lifeblood, right, to the global economy. Without shipping, intercontinental trade, the bulk transport of raw materials, and the import and export of affordable food and manufactured goods would simply not be possible if it wasn't through these container ships, guys, that bring seas from all over the world, whether it's from America to other countries or from other countries here to America, guys. There is so many statistics and information that I wanted to share, guys, but I didn't want to take up too much time. Yeah, you guys, you know what I mean? I just wanted to share a little bit of facts about shipping, right, through the sea and containers. Okay, so DANAOS Corporation. DANAOS Corporation is one of the largest independent owners of modern large-sized container ships. Their current fleet of 65 container ships aggregated 403,793 TEUs, including 5 vessels owned by Gemini Shipholdings Corporation, a joint venture, ranks DANAOS among the largest container ships. I lost my place here, guys. I apologize. It says it says a joint venture ranks DANAOS among the largest container ship charter owners in the world based on total TEU capacity. Our fleet is chartered to many of the world's largest liner companies on fixed-rate charters. Our long track record of success is predicated on our efficient and rigorous operational standards and environmental controls. DANAOS Corporation shares trades on the New York Stock Exchange. Right, guys? And they were established in 1972, guys, and they're very big on the environment, guys, because when I was looking up information as well, there's so many groups out there that are against a lot of these shipping container businesses, these ships, guys, right, because of some of the practices, the way they do things, I guess. But that's another video, guys. But the reason why I'm just saying that is because these guys take pride, from what I was reading, on being very environmental friendly as they are out in the sea, which is important, right, guys? And guys, even with the pandemic going on, I had read also, I meant to write that down on my notes, but I forgot. I just remembered now from what I read. During the pandemic, during 12 months, right, there was 2 shipping businesses themselves. They had made over $143 million in 12 months. Just 2 of the biggest shipping businesses. I can't remember the names, right? But they're the same thing. They do the same thing as DANAOS, what they do, right? Their competitors, basically, had made $143 million, guys. I guess that's, or not million, billion. I'm sorry, guys. No. 143 million. I'm all over the place. Right, guys? I'm over here getting messed up on my notes. Sorry about that. I should have edited it right before I put this out there, but I'm not, because I don't edit. I just put it out there, guys. It is what it is. You give me raw and uncut. Anyways, so guys, now we're going to get into a little bit of the fundamentals here. DANAOS price gained 5.58% today, right, guys, rising from $48.76 to $51.48. It has now gained 3 days in a row, guys. It fluctuated 17.46% from the day low of $44.26 to the day high of $51.99. Then it retraced to $51.48, right, guys? So it just pulled back a mere cents, guys, to $51.48. 3 analysts, guys, give it a strong buy. Also, from Zach's report, guys, they give it a strong buy. I'm gonna close out reading a report from them guys here in a sec. But 3 Wall Street analysts give it a strong buy recommendation, and a price target of $76.16 on the low, $114 on the mean, and $184.23, guys, on the high. That's a return of 257%. That is not too bad, right, guys? These guys have been doing pretty good, man. I'm surprised I haven't even heard of these guys. Their market cap is $1.5 billion, so they're definitely not a penny stock or by far a little small stock, right, guys? Its 52-week high is $54.26, which was just, I believe, last week, guys. In the last week, they are up 4%. In the last month, they're up 28.9%. In the last 3 months, 144%, guys. In the last 3 months. So if you would have invested in them, say, 3 months ago, you would have made 144% back. And in the last year, a whopping 1,348 freaking percent. That's insane, guys. Just imagine if you would have invested and held for a whole year. Like I was telling you earlier, during the pandemic, those 2 major, the 2 biggest shipping companies had made record-breaking money, right? I mean, this company obviously as well. Look, 1,348 for a container business. You know what I mean? Shipping container business. Not too bad, man. Their first level resistance, guys, is at $52.20, which would be an increase of 1.3%, guys. And then that second level resistance is at $54.02, which is an increase of 4.9%. And that third level resistance is at $56.97, which would have to be an increase of 10.6%, guys. That first level resistance is at $46.29. That's a decrease of 10.8%. So, guys, like I always like to share, they are sitting close to that first level of resistance, right, guys? They're closer to their first level of resistance than they are to that first level of support. Reason why I like to share this all the time, guys, is to show you where they're kind of at. In my opinion, they're going to continue to go up, right? They are closer to time my phone died. They are closer to that first level of support or resistance than they are support, guys. I just like to throw that out there. Take it as you will. That second level of resistance, of support, apologize, is $44.47. And that third level of support, if they go down any lower, guys, is $41.51, which is a decrease of 19.3%, guys. Like I said, in my opinion, guys, none of this financial advice. I think they're going to do great. They're going to continue to move forward, especially just with the needs of goods. You know what I mean? They bring raw materials, guys. Anything you can think of, they bring over this way, right? And then especially with this whole Suez Canal, with that ship blocking that main way, guys. You know what I mean? It just, yeah. Great growth stock for your radar, guys. Their earnings are expected to grow at 29.2% per year, guys. In the past 3 years, guys, DANAOS has been up 97%. Just imagine if you would have invested in them the past 3 years, right, guys? Every year they're up at 97%, or an estimate of 97%. That is not too freaking bad. Just imagine if you were to put $1,000, right, 3 years ago. Right, and year after year it was 97%. That's not too bad of a return, guys. For all of 2020, they produced $461.59 million in revenue, and 153.5 in earnings, right, which is 33.3% profit margin. It's in the ownership breakdown, guys. Institutions own 16.7%, hedge funds own 11%. Private companies own 13%. Retail investors, such as you and I, own 18.8%. And insiders, right, or owners, or family, whatever, of the company, own 40.4%. So it's almost half owned by individuals from insiders, right, guys? So which of the big dogs own the company, guys, right? That, you know, I always like to look into which institutional investors, hedge funds, so on and so forth, are invested in the company. To me, it's very important. You have Morgan & Stanley, who owns 8.8 million, right, worth of shares, and you have Renaissance Tech, who owns 2.6 million, guys. Which, like I always say, you know, institutional investor guys are not going to invest money into a company that they don't believe in or think that they're going to get profits in, right? Because that's the bottom line: profit, 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 guys. You know what I mean? And you know, institutional investors, to me, it's very important to see which ones and how much are invested in companies that I do research on or plan to invest in. I actually am invested into DANAOS, guys. I own 20 shares. I'm going to continue to build on this one here. I think it's a great one, right, guys, to put on your radar, on your watch list. I'm going to read an article real quick, guys, right here for you guys, out of Zacks here for you guys, about these guys, and then we will be out. It says, DANAOS hits fresh highs. Is there still room to run? This was on March 22nd, guys, which was Monday, which was just a couple days ago. Have you been paying attention to shares of DANAOS? Like me, probably some of you guys probably haven't even heard of them either, right? Maybe some of you have. If you have, let me know in the comments down below. Shares have been on the move, with the stock up 43.3% over the past month. The stock hit a new 52-week high of 54.2 in the previous session. DANAOS has gained 149% since the start of the year, compared to 8.7 move for the Zacks transportation sector, right? And the 46.6% for the Zacks transportation shipping industry. So these guys are basically like number one, guys, in the transportation sector, according to Zacks' report here, guys, which is good. What's driving outperformance? The stock has a great record of positive earnings. Surprise, as it hasn't missed our earnings consensus estimate in any of the last 4 quarters. So basically, guys, for a whole year, guys, they've been hitting it on point, or whatever consensus that the analysts give. These guys have always hit it on point, which is good for any company, right? That is bullish. In its last it says in its last earnings report on February 16, 2021, DANAOS reported EPS of 2.29 versus a consensus estimate of 2.27, while it beat the consensus revenue estimated by 3.6%. For the current fiscal year, DANAOS is expected to post earnings of 14.18 per share on 563.34 million in revenues. This represents a 97.49 change in EPS on a 22.04% change in revenues, which is good for the next fiscal year. The company is expected to earn 14.03 per share on 551.11 million in revenues. This represents a year-over-year change of 1.06 and 2.17% respectively value metric. DANAOS may be at a 52-week high right now, but what might the future hold for the stock? A key aspect of this question is taking a look at valuation metrics in order to determine if the company is due for a pullback from this level. On the front, we can look at the Zacks style scores, as they provide investors with an additional way to sort through stocks. Beyond looking at the Zacks ranks of security, these styles are represented by grades running from A to F in the categories of value, growth, and momentum, while there is combined VGM score as well. The idea behind the style score is to help investors pick the most appropriate Zacks ranked stock based on their individual investment style. DANAOS has a value score of A. Top of the line, guys. That's good. The stock's growth and momentum scores are C and C, retrospectively giving a VGM score of B. Basically, to me, guys, what that means, obviously, you know what I mean, the A plus the C and the C, averages it out to a B, which is freaking great. In terms of its value breakdown, the stock currently trades at 3.8 times current fiscal year EPS estimates. On a trail cash flow basis, the stock currently trades at 3.7 versus its peer group's average of 3.8. This isn't enough to put the company in the top echelon of stocks we cover from value perspective. We also need to consider the stock's Zacks rank, as it supersedes any trend on the style scored front. Fortunately, DANAOS currently has a Zacks rank of number 1, guys. Number freaking 1. Heck yeah, that's good. Strong buy, thanks to rising earnings estimates. Since we recommended that investors select stocks carry Zacks rank of number 1, which is a strong buy, or number 2, which is a buy, and style scores of A or B, it looks as if DANAOS fits the bill, right, guys? It has a number 1 and a B. Thus, it seems as though DANAOS or shares could have potential this week and months to come. How does DANAOS stack up to the competition? Shares of DANAOS have been moving higher, and the company still appears to be a decent choice. But what about the rest of the industry? Some of the industry's peers are also looking good, including Herc Holdings, XPO Logistics, and Saya, all of which currently have a Zacks rank of at least 2 and VGM score of at least B. Right? So obviously, DANAOS, ticker DAC, is on top of all of their competition, guys, because they are at a number 1 with the rank of B, right, guys? But all these competition here rank number 2, not 1. However, it is worth noting that Zacks industry rank for this group is in the bottom of half the ranking, so it isn't all good news for DANAOS. Still, the fundamentals for DANAOS are promising, and it still has potential despite of being at the 52-week high. Want the latest recommendations for Zacks and investment research today. So, guys, basically, you know what I mean? To me, that is great, and what they said, according to Zacks report here, or equity research, there is still plenty of room for it to run, even though it had hit its 52-week high a couple days ago. Guys, hopefully you found this video useful. If you did, please consider to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell and help me out, guys, with that YouTube algo, and maybe hit that ravishing like button and give it a fat thumbs up. I would really appreciate it, guys, and it's free. Hopefully you guys have a wonderfully blessed night. This is Crypto and Stock Talk with Jaime G. Until tomorrow, guys, hopefully you guys have a great day. Peace.